My name is Alfredo Smith, and I am with ACE Partnership Michigan. My job as an early intervention specialist allows me to work with people who just found out they were HIV positive. So my job is to kind of do that hand-holding through that process. On a day-to-day basis, I get to help people who, without the services that we provide here, could be in worse off situations. I started off when I was about 18 years old, volunteering with an empowerment group. Fresh out of high school, it was like my first gay event, and they had free condoms. And I was like, wow, I've never been one around so many other guys like myself. And secondly, it's free condoms. And so my passion kind of grew from there. The Rec Boys program, I started working there when I was only 19, going on 20 years old. The Rec Boys group was so much different than other empowerment groups I've seen because the youth that we catered to or that we targeted were, even though I hate to use the word, they were known as discarded youth. These were kids who may not have known where they were sleeping at the end of the night or may not know where their next meal was, but we provided that for them. Being a program coordinator for the Rec Boys allowed me to take what I learned from the Young Brothers United group and let it flourish on a different scale. I think the best thing that I got out of that group was just knowing that together, these young people created the change in the community. They changed the social norms that were adding on to HIV rates raising in the city of Detroit. They caused those numbers to go down. They created the campaigns that got youth to feel comfortable getting tested and lower that stigma that came along with HIV testing and things like that. These young men created that. I was just glad to be a part of it. One day we were being told that there would be a tomorrow, and then tomorrow came and we were closing our doors. All the youth, they used the Rec Boy space for a free meal when they didn't know where they were going to eat. They had nowhere to go now. It's like losing a family member. But we have a great group of youth who are still, determined to keep the group going and to bring the Rec Boys back to the forefront. So my greatest passion into doing this work may have started off with free condoms. It's turned into so much more, and I think my biggest job now is working on a more political scale, learning about the laws and being able to go out and teach, who I call my brothers and sisters. The youth are that's my family. So my job is now to be that voice and to encourage them to use the voices they have. The last thing I just want to say is that they do have a voice and that it can be used for good.